Hey, Oval fans, I'm back. I have a question. What should Richard do now in regards to Nancy? Because Nancy said that she slept. Well, we know that Nancy slept with Richard's dad, and they had a son, which was it Picky or Pinky? I think it was Picky. So Nancy's in the hospital, and I guess she's still coming down off of her high. And she basically reveals to Richard that she only, I guess, married him so she could stay close to his dad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, And remember when Richard kept asking her who was the father, she never would say. And I'm like, so I kind of knew that it was somebody that Richard knows and knows probably intimately. Now I didn't think it was Sam because Sam does not seem like he's that type of guy to mess around with his friend's wife. I didn't think it was Sam. I thought maybe somebody that they were going to bring onto the show, but it's actually Richard's dad that Nancy slept with and had piggyback. So now she reveals that she only married Richard so she can be close to his dad. And I think she said something about he was a better lover in the bedroom than Richard was as well. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, is Barry actually Richard's brother too? Like, because we know that Picky was Richard's half brother. Yeah, so I mean, is Barry, the other half brother of Richard's? I mean, it's a lot going on with this whole Nancy ordeal, and I understand why she was acting so holy. Well, she wasn't acting so holy because Barry and Sharon were not married, so they were living in their house and not married, so she wasn't all that holy. But now her true colors are really showing that she only married Richard so she could be close to his dad. I mean, that is just crazy. And so now Richard is upset. He calls Priscilla to come get her from the hospital. So I don't know if he's going to go see his dad now. Which I would like to see Richard's dad brought onto the show to see his side of things and hear his side of the story, because Nan's letting all this rip, like, let all this come out is like, wow, I was not expecting that. Of course, we knew that she was there with Richard's dad because she said it. Richard was in the hospital. After I don't know why he was in the hospital. She did tell Richard that Hickey was her son. And later on in the other episode, she said that it was she had Picky by Richard's dad. So the fact that now she's doing all this confessing, I guess why she's still coming down off of her high, says a lot. And how I don't want to say how callous she was, but how she was just like so matter of fact about it and didn't really care how it made Richard feel in that moment. She was like, yeah, I did this and I did that. And, there was no remorse about it when she was saying it. So I'm like, she ain't all who she pretended to be. So you all let me know what you think about Nancy telling Richard how his dad is a better lover. Do you think Richard should leave Nancy? Because basically she never really liked him. She never really loved him. She just married him so she can stay close to his dad. So should Richard divorce Nancy and go on with that maid from the White House? Let me know.